What is up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever official NESmaker game development competition, 2019's Byte-Off. We were so inspired by the games that we saw you guys create already in the beta and just the first few months that the software has been released. We decided we wanted to put it to the test. Who can create the next great game for the Nintendo Entertainment System using NESmaker? Now, this competition is going to be open to all skill levels, whether you're a seasoned vet who's been doing ASM programming for 30 years, or you've been with us since the beta, or you're a newcomer who's like finding out about this right now and downloading it today. This is open to everybody. And we've got a bunch of different categories that will hopefully inspire some of you, especially the newcomers, to get involved in this competition. Let's take a look real quick at the different categories for this year's competition.
Best Game, awarded to the best reviewed game by the panel of judges. Best Art, awarded to the game with the best use of pixel art. Best Soundtrack, awarded to the game with the best chiptune soundtrack. Best Narrative, awarded to the game with the most compelling story. Best Supporting Art, awarded to the game with the best cover design, manual, and concept art and design. Audience Favorite, awarded to the best reviewed game by fans. The New 8-Bit Hero, awarded to the most helpful member of the community. The Wombat, awarded to the most surprising, unique, or unexpected game created.
So really, there's something for everybody. Whether you're an artist or a musician or a coder or just a designer, an idea person, there's something here for you and a way that you can compete in this first competition. Let's take a look at some of the judges that we've got lined up that will be evaluating the games submitted.
Howard Phillips, Game Master and former Product Analysis Manager at Nintendo of America. Creator of Nintendo Fun Club News and Nintendo Power.
Hey everyone, thanks for participating in the 2019 NESmaker Game Creation Contest. The things that I'm going to be looking for in all the games that I judge are whether or not they have great play control, they have solid game mechanics. Of course, creativity is part of it, but if you don't get the core elements right, you're dead in the water. Here's a list that I put together of things you should consider. Good luck!
Mark Erickson, illustrator and game artist, for games such as Galaga, Tetris, Mega Man 2, Bad Dudes, and hundreds of others.
Hi, I'm Mark Erickson. Welcome to my studio. I'm going to be judging your work in the upcoming competition. I wanted to show you a little bit of the stuff I've done. Did 100 games for 30 different companies between 1982 and 2002. We got Capcom, Mega Man 2 here, one of my most popular games. I also created a game for SNK called Guerrilla War, very detailed. We've got another piece, Strider, for Capcom as well. We've got a screen like this to begin with, as you all recognize. Here we've got Galaga. And one of the things that is important when you're doing this sort of thing is to go in and decide what this may look like. This is an enemy ship in this configuration. So what I did was I flipped it upside down and went ahead and created this ship shape. This is the end package for Galaga. Essentially, what I'm doing is to establish the premise, which means to set your setting for the game, and then to tell the story, you pick some section of the story and you create an illustration of it, and then that will sell the product. Thanks very much for your attention, and I look forward to seeing your work.
Justin Vachon, product designer at IGN Entertainment.
Hey everyone, this is Justin from IGN. What I look for in awesome pixel art is something that's super expressive, colorful, and animates really well in very few frames of animation. So something that has a lot of character to it, and something that sticks out super well from the background that it's working on. So that's what I would look for in great pixel art.
Amanda Whittle Van Heel, writer for Zelda Universe and host of Zelda News.
Hey guys, Amanda Van Heil here. I'm at PAX South in San Antonio, and I'm so excited that you guys are looking to create a new NES game. The NES was my very first system. It's one of my favorites, and so what I love about video games is that it's a medium for storytelling. And so what I'm looking for is the narrative. Can you come up with a character that's lovable and that you can empathize with? What is driving the character to win the game? Why are you shooting these spaceships? Why are you trying to rescue somebody? Why are you defeating these enemies? What's always the most important is a reason to play the game.
Let's take a look at some frequently asked questions. 1, can you work in a team? Yes, you absolutely can work in a team. Now, it's going to be up to you how to credit the different members of your team and how to split up any prizes, but we encourage it. We hope that you all find new members of the community to work with. Absolutely. Which brings us to number 2. Can I work on multiple games? Absolutely, why not? You can work on as many projects or with as many teams as you'd like in submissions for this competition. 3, what about the rights to your game? You keep all of them. The only thing that we reserve is the rights to showcase your game at conventions and events and on our website for promotional purposes to show people how awesome your game was. You continue to own the IP. 4, do I have to submit a finished game? No, in fact, we encourage that you submit a demo, a proof of concept. The best thing that you can create in the limited amount of time that you have. Really dig in, learn the program, make it a small bite-sized piece of what you eventually want to create. That way people can play your demo during the competition and get interested in the full game that you'll release later on down the road. What if I have trouble? Where do I go? We, the developers behind the project, cannot help anyone with their game for the duration of the competition. So we're going to disappear for a little while. Where you can find help is on the forums, www.NESmakers.com. We're actually readjusting the entire forum specifically for this competition. So there you can find help. You can also find help on our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/NESmakers, or just general assembly language. Go to nesdev.com. Those guys are awesome, and Nintendo Age is also a great resource. Number 6, do I have to use the pre-built modules that come stock with NESmaker? Absolutely not. We're encouraging you to reach out, stretch out, push the limits of what NESmaker can do and create your own modules, your own engines. They're great starting points for people who are just getting started, and you absolutely can use those modules to create your game and probably create some pretty cool stuff. But you are absolutely not limited to what those modules can do. We hope that you actually stretch out further. Real quick, let's talk about the contest rules. Now, there aren't many, but it's important that you follow them if you want us to accept your submission. Number 1, all ideas must be original. From the concept to the graphics, to the music, they all must be created by you or someone who has given you the rights to use them in your demo project. Number 2, NES standards. Now, ordinarily, we'd say, hey, use NESmaker in any way that you deem reasonable to make whatever artistic point that you might want to make. But for this current project, we want you to create something that lives within the NES standards that would have existed in 1988. Here's that list of standards. Number 3, deadline. If your game is late, it won't be accepted. Have fun with this, guys. This is supposed to be fun. Yes, it's a competition, but it's in the spirit of raising awareness of NESmaker and all the awesome new games that you guys are creating. So help each other. Give newcomers advice. Show them where to look. Build modules. Share your resources. That's what we really want to see. We want this community to come together to demonstrate how awesome all of you guys are and the amazing things that you are creating. This world needs new heroes.